Yes, we're back. AFC South, NFC South. Let's talk about it, Brandon. Let's talk about it. First of all, I was having a good laugh before we got on here. Brandon, this is a betting show first and foremost. You're currently in the midst of chasing hard.
So
Tell the people what you're chasing right now.
I'm chasing right now the Minnesota Wilds versus the fucking St. Louis Blues, and they just fucking scored again. I'm not even lying.
Perfect.
No
That's exactly what
way,
I wanted.
bro.
Okay, folks. He bet the under at before pre-flop, live bet the under again, and then just live bet the under again, and all
No,
of them.
I'm about to live bet it again. I'm about to.
Okay,
I didn't live bet it the third time. I'm about to
so
live bet it
twice.
the under the third time though.
Okay, so twice.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Brandon. Well, sometimes hockey they score. I guess, right? Is that the moral of the story? What's the moral of the story, Brandon? It can't just be don't chase because sometimes you can make your money back.
Did
Let's
I
be real.
just did I just live bet alt it under 15 and a half for $1,000. There's no way it does. There's no way it doesn't. There's no way they get 16 goals, bro.
Oh
Or now
my
they have
god.
the live bet locked out because it's on some bullshit.
If for some reason this becomes a football game on some ice right now, you need to let me know because I if they have more than what you just did, I'm gonna laugh so hard, Brandon. I'm sorry. I have to. Oh
And
man.
so for people who don't know hockey, the Minnesota
Mm-hmm.
Wilds are like historically this year like an under team. Like out of their last 15 games, probably 10 have gone under. And I've been riding the unders. So I fucking won
Okay.
like 6 unders with them in the past like probably
Well, at
like
least you made some money.
2.5 weeks. Yeah. But like it's just for them to have 6 goals is fucking unheard of. Usually their unders are 5.5, which usually is like the lowest it will go for hockey.
5.5.
Yeah, 5.5 as a total is usually like the
Uh-huh.
lowest it will go.
Okay, yeah. See, I've never bet hockey, so this is even news to me. This is
Yeah.
good information.
So the fact they have 6 on their own is fucking mind blowing.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I knew it was a low scoring game, but I didn't know there was average of the over under in usual. So that yeah, it's a
Yeah,
high scoring right there. I did go to one hockey game. It
they're
was
fun.
a what was that? It's like a D League, G League, whatever hockey league, right? And they had like half off beer Tuesdays. So me and my girl went and we were just like getting drunk as fuck, watching people just slam into each other on the ice. I'm like, you know what? I fucking love it. I can watch this shit. I think anything live just really is good. But I will tell you this: golf live is really good. I think I enjoyed golf live more than a lot of sports, but definitely more than watching it on TV. Like sometimes you go to watch a football game and you're like, oh man, this TV experience could be a little better. But no, like golf was kind of cool to walk around and watch your favorite golf. Anyways, Brandon, let's move on to football talk. AFC, NFC South, what each team needs the most. Now that I got the hang of the share and screen shit, I'm just gonna keep sharing screen. I pulled up another little article, or not article, it's a little breakdown of last year's standings. We're looking at AFC, NFC. So first, let's start with the NFC South. Buccaneers, Panthers, Saints, Falcons. Last year, we know what happened here. Tommy Brady kept squeaking out weird games. Uh, Carolina made some early moves with trading McCaffrey, and then they came on late. And Saints were kind of whatever all year with Andy Dalton, and the Falcons also kind of whatever all year with Mariota, and then near the end with Desmond Ritter. Um, two like one of those like divisions that are just not that fun, not that sexy, and especially after this recent events, the Buccaneers look kind of like weary. Panthers might look up now. They got that number one pick. They made that big splash of a trade, and Saints finding Carr. So really, who's bringing up the rear is the Falcons, and they've been making some moves in the offseason like we did in our previous segment. So this could be a different NFC South, Brandon. As a fan of the NFL, what comes to mind when you think NFC South, Brandon?
When I think NFC South, I think just dog water of dog water quarterbacks.
Dog water of dog
I
water.
think of the word dog water. I feel like every quarterback in the NFC should have their back of their jersey just titled dog water. That's what it is.
Hey, you just like you all are dog water. So we'll pay you individually like you're a person, but on the field, your name on the jersey is dog water.
They should all be auto draft QBs in the draft this year. They don't get a
Yeah.
choice.
Yeah. NFL strips them of fucking any sort of like choice. Like, nope. You're actually gonna just draft a quarterback to make this interesting. Okay, Brandon, let's get into it. Buccaneers. What do you think they need the most? I think running back and offensive lineman. I felt like Brady was on his ass a lot last year. And now that they let go of Lenny, they do just have Rashad White there. So running back, maybe Zeke can play coming to the fold. But what do you think in old Tampa? What do you think they need to make it
Well, I
happen?
mean, besides the obvious, because of what I just stated, obviously need a
Yeah.
quarterback.
Yep.
But I would say probably O line.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
don't think running back. I've gotten to the point now where I really think that running back is.
Even you, Brandon.
I just
Even
feel like
you.
it's less important nowadays, and I feel like Rashad White he's suitable. I really do. I really they could get like just another like middle of the road running back to back them up so that they have like kind of a
Right.
combo going, but
Right.
I don't think they need one. I would be perfectly fine if they went into the season with fucking Rashad White and fucking I don't know
And
Devin
whoever else.
Singletary at the second.
Devin
You know,
Singletary.
yeah, you know what I mean.
I love the random name you pulled out your
It's,
ass.
and it's
And
also
Devin
not. It's not
Singletary.
like a running back is going to help that team. That's not what they need at this point.
No,
You know,
yeah.
they
You're
need to
right. Like
offload
they
some
need
of
a
the big
functional
contracts.
change.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
need to offload some of the big contracts and just you were in the Super Bowl window those past 2 years.
Oh
You
yeah.
won one, which is good, and I
There you
think
go.
you gotta unload after that, like the Rams are doing right now.
Yeah. Just
Like you gotta
bust.
unload.
Unload.
Exactly,
You gotta unload.
you gotta
All right.
unload, bro.
Panthers need a fucking Panthers obviously need a quarterback. Number one pick is gonna be a quarterback. Is it CJ Stroud? I think that's the one, right? Like
I think so.
I think there's been a lot of smoke, and sometimes where there's smoke, there's fire. So CJ Stroud might be the Carolina Panthers' first pick. And the little I did watch from him, he seemed legitimate. He's got a solid NFL arm and seemed to play, well at the biggest stages. So the Panthers are doing some good stuff with the Hayden Hurst signing and the Miles Sanders signing. So they could be another team that, I mean, with that defense playing already so well, and now they got a new offensive coach who really is one of the best and has proven it. They could be sneaky good, even year one.
Yeah, sneaky. They could be sneaky playoff contenders,
Sneaky, right?
especially in the
Little
NFC,
fucking
dude.
little snake in
You
the
know,
grass. All right, the Saints, they're going to be good. I think with Carr, with the running backs, they got good receivers. They restructured Mike Thomas. Defensive line up front, awesome. The D backs and their safeties, solid. Get some good linebackers, maybe that can go sideline to sideline in this new NFL that's super fast. And they're just, all the players are that much faster from tight end to receiver to running back. So maybe you need to get a little lighter in the ass in the tight end. Maybe not so much big guys and some dudes that can fly around a little bit. What do you think about the Saints?
Saints. Yeah, I like that. I like the linebacker. You get it or uh cornerback or DB.
Yeah.
I think obviously have the Honey Badger back there and safety, but as far as like a guy to stick to someone like man on man or in zone, I don't think they have like a actual. Oh, I get no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They have
Yeah.
Lattimore. I'm
Lattimore.
sorry.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah.
Lattimore. So maybe no. Yeah, I guess linebacker, maybe interior defensive lineman.
Yeah. Interior defensive
Someone
lineman.
to help Cam Jordan up there.
Yep. That's a good one. I like that interior defensive lineman call out. I
Yeah.
like that a lot. Yeah. Because that's
Or
so
the
important, like
yeah.
those big fucking just big dudes who just stuff up and make it muddy up front, even for the quarterback.
Disrupt the pocket.
Yep. How's the hockey going?
It's been like a nonstop power play, bro. It's just so essentially a power play. You know what a power play is, right?
Yeah.
Essentially, it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it's like one man down.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. So they have that fucking advantage. All right. Falcons, Desmond Ritter, or are they signed Taylor Heineke. So
Heineken.
is this just a year where they kind of like see out of those two? Are you really gonna go into this year with those two? Really? I guess. I wouldn't, but I guess.
I think. I mean, It's almost like I feel like you gotta like Falcons. Like you gotta tank, guys. You guys gotta tank. I know you guys want to do good this year. Just
Yeah,
tank and get a
tank.
good quarterback next year. Get
Get
Caleb
one.
Williams. Just take one to the jaw.
Just
So next year will be real
take one
contenders.
to
You'll
the
have
jaw.
you have a decent O line. You have a good run game. You
Yep.
just need a quarterback. You have a
You just
potential
need.
star receiver in Drake London.
Yep. Yep.
Maybe next year, when you get another quarterback, you bring in another wide receiver. I just think
It's not those two who they have at all.
because I could see the Falcons being the leading that division, or if not being close to getting a playoff spot. Like I could see
Exactly.
them. I could see Carolina, the Saints, and the Falcons all fighting for that one seed in that division.
100%. Like it's gonna be close. They're gonna do like damage against each other in division, but they're gonna play well. All those teams are gonna like travel well. I'm liking what I'm seeing in the NFC South a little bit.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Okay. Moving on.
Hey, all right,
AFC
I
South.
gotta let my dog out. He's waiting.
Okay. Let's see. AFC South. All right. Pulled them up. Okay. AFC South. We got Jacksonville, Tennessee, Indianapolis, and Houston. Last year, Jacksonville, I mean, not a great year. They came out hot and kind of muddied it up in the middle and then ended well, ended 9-8, ended up edging out the Titans, who ended 7-10. So many injuries. The Colts just lost year totally just through the like firing the coach and then Saturday being the coach and just and then Houston Texans has been just a trash organization, maybe not organization, but just a bad team for so long. So there's some work to be done in this division. I feel like to get these teams better. I feel like Jaguars just initially, I think offensive linemen just sure up that front end for Lawrence as much as possible, so he's like never really feeling it. Like he should be your main priority to keep him as clean as possible. And if you want to get deeper into it, maybe like a defensive back too to go along with some of those like strong linebackers I think they have, and their front end is I think was getting after it all year. So I know they'll lose some guys, they'll gain some guys. It's like every year. But I think offensive lineman is just priority when you have a top tier quarterback.
Yeah, 100%. And they just lost their alignment to the
Exactly.
Chiefs.
Yep, they did. Yep.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
you need to go offensive lineman on that one. Titans, they like lost their best receiver in AJ Brown. They felt it last year, and they've been, they drafted that guy out of what's his name? Do you remember his name? I could pull it up, but
The receiver.
yeah,
They were drafted Traylon Burks.
Treylon Burks. There we go. Yeah, Treylon Burks. Okay, so yeah, they got
He'll be good next year. He didn't play a lot last year. He was hurt a little bit.
yeah, he did exactly. So and yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop sharing this one. So yeah, they've got some work to do. I think receiver's a big one to just, I mean, you can't just always hand the ball to Henry and I mean, you don't have the best quarterback in the world, so help him out. I mean, Treylon Burks is not cutting it. You either need to go and get a big fish in free agency, which from what they're doing so far, letting go of people and just making, a little signings here and there, doesn't seem like they'll do that. So you need to draft high again, and hope for the best.
Yeah, I think they need O line. They need secondary help. They need receiver help. I could see. All right, let me ask you this one:
What's up?
over under on wins, 7.5 for the Titans.
Under.
I could see this being their worst year of
Yeah,
Vrabel's
I think
career
this is going to be like a bad one.
I do think Derrick Henry's going to move at some point. I think he's going to move, whether it's before the season or during the season. I think Derrick Henry's going to get traded.
I think that's a good call. I think he might start off with the Titans. They'll see, hey, well, let's see if Vrabel can get off to a hot start. But even if he does get off to a hot start, I think he gets traded before the end of this year. I think we can both confidently say, I wonder if we can, Brandon, we should bet on that. If we can bet on that, we should find who's taking bets on the chances, the odds of Derrick Henry getting traded either anytime before the trade deadline this year.
Yeah.
I want to make a bet on that.
Yeah.
Someone take my money. Someone take my money if you're out there listening. I'll take my money. I'll make the bet with you. Take it. Okay. Moving on. Colts. quarterback, right? Like they just, I mean, they just let go of Matty Ice.
Then they need a quarterback receiver.
Yep.
They
I
need someone to
mean, they
help
just,
Pittman.
yeah. Who came on? Alec Pierce came on a little bit last year.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. And they I think they just lost Philip Dorsett to, oh man, I want to say the Patriots. I'm not sure though. Somewhere Philip Dorsett just went, but I think, yeah, I mean, so many teams need a quarterback, but this team is really needy because they have such a good defensive side of the ball and they have a star running back. So it's like
Yeah.
they just need, like, they really just need like that quarterback to just take them and just make them who they should have been with Carson Wentz, who shit the bed.
Yeah. I
You
feel
know?
that.
Okay. Texans, you need everything except running back. I mean, I just feel like that team just is always so bad. I don't know, dude. I mean, I know they're good at some spots and they're going to get better with better coaching, but right now they're just like so deficient. Like, and just I think maybe I'm just not a good enough like Texans observer. And I know some of their receivers are good, but I don't know. Texans, you need help.
Yeah, they'll be better than before, but I don't think it's going to be. They're definitely going to make steps in the right direction this season to become a better team. But the
Yep.
fact that they're in the AFC in that division,
Yep.
even though that division not crazy hard, but it's just like it's going to be
Yeah, it's
tough.
just like the Jags at least, and like maybe they can take this step and maybe leapfrog some of those teams that the Colts and the Titans can't get it together. But it's not going to be like worst to first type of deal next year. I just don't see that happening,
Which
even with whoever they take. You know?
Yeah, for this one, over under 5.5 wins.
I'd go under still.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
but I would feel nervous about it because
yeah.
I feel like they get 5 wins and like almost get the 6th win. And you're like,
I
oh,
honestly,
oh.
I honestly think I'd go over because
You think so?
what they had last year, 3 wins.
Let's see, I can pull it up. Yeah, I think they did. I think they did have 3 wins.
I can see them getting 5 at least.
Where is it? Yeah, they went 3-13. Right here. 3-13. Yep.
Yeah, I can see them. I don't know. That's actually I'm like
They lost all their home
I
games
think
and
that's what the
tied
line
one
will
of
be.
them.
I'm willing to bet the line's gonna be 5.5 for them.
I think that's a spot on. I think that's spot on. If you give me 4.5, I'm taking the over. If you give me 5.5, I'm fucking. I don't
Yeah, you're
know.
like
You know?
exactly. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, how's the hockey going, Brandon?
Right now, it's beginning it's in between the second and third period. So
Hockey update.
the only line it's giving me it's giving me under 12.5. So like essentially they're saying there's not 3 goals is sketchy. I honestly think I might just be done because that's
Yeah.
so sketchy.
Just
Because
let
in
it
hockey,
go.
what happens is at the end of the games when
Uh-huh.
teams try to catch up, they pull their goalies.
Oh, yes, I've seen this.
So many times like games like they'll go over because
Because
at
they're
the
just
end of the
firing them
game
off.
they're like there's no one in the net at the end other side. So it's
Right,
like
right, right, right.
once you get the puck, you just fucking shoot it and you just
You
fucking
just shoot it and you're just
automatic goal.
and those guys are just high level. They can probably hit from anywhere.
Yeah, it's
Well, I think the new tradition should be every Wednesday there should be a hockey game, and Brandon should be betting on the hockey game. And
hear me
we
out.
need live updates.
I could I could I could get out of this, dude. Watch.
See, folks, listen to this.
Under
This is a man who's sick.
I could alt under 13.5.
Here we go. Listen to
Terrible
the
odds.
rationalization. It's like a drug
Minus
addict.
586.
You should do it.
$500 for
Yeah.
$85.
You're gonna put $500 on it?
They could cover all my losses though.
Do it, Brandon.
But they score 4 goals. I'm absolutely fucking fucked. And I can't because I can't.
Folks,
I don't want
only
to do
bet what
this.
you have. Okay.
Yeah, and I already have I have a lot of action going tomorrow for the tournament. So I don't
Okay. So maybe take a pause, Brandon,
Yeah,
and realize the future is always tomorrow.
it's not a good start to the betting window.
It's not, but sometimes it's not. That's why it's called betting.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we bet. We've just broken down AFC NFC South. This year will be fun for both of them. More so the NFC South. I feel like they're more shaking and moving going on. AFC will just be another growing year for the Jags and seeing if those teams below can kind of figure out what their next moves are. It seems like a kind of lost year for AFC, and if the Jags don't shit the bed completely, they should run
Bold
away with it.
bold take for
Bold.
the AFC South.
Don't say it.
The Jaguars will be in the AFC Championship game this year.
Oh shit! Really? Really?
AFC Championship game this year, Jags,
Don't say it. You're gonna be
Bengals.
biased. Oh, you didn't even be biased. Wow,
No,
nice. I
I
love it.
genuinely think this is how
Jags
unbiased I am.
Bengals.
This is how unbiased I am, Tyler.
Okay.
This is just a different separate rant. Every year in the playoffs, around a
Mhm.
third of the teams that made it the year before don't make it.
Oh, okay.
So
There's
I
always a
would not
group.
be surprised with the AFC how it is, with the Broncos getting better this year, with the
Yeah,
Jets
you're
getting better
right.
this year, the Jags are still good.
You're right.
We're gonna be in that mix up of around 9-10 wins, and there's gonna be it's gonna be a close race at the end. I already know it. It's gonna be
You're right. You're right.
the Chargers are gonna be around the 8, 9 to 10 win range, and that's where everyone's gonna be. The Jets, the Bills, the Dolphins,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
the Bengals are all gonna be around that same range. So I think it's gonna be a lot of, we have to make sure we're winning those AFC matchups because they're gonna matter later down the
Huge.
year.
Yeah, you want to hold any tiebreaker possible, right?
Yeah. So you gotta
Yeah.
think either the Dolphins, the Chargers, or someone else aren't gonna make it.
Right. Someone like there's gonna be an odd man out, and all the teams will look like really good on paper before the year and probably during the year. You know.
Yeah. Who knows?
Well,
Jets might fucking suck.
dude, that's what I'm saying. Like they could just be terrible. What happened?
There's a
Hockey
goalie fight. I'm not even fucking lying. There's
goalie
a goalie
fight?
fight.
Oh my
Or
god!
I'm sorry. This is a. It must have happened,
Flashback.
but they're showing a flashback. Their
Oh,
goalies were fighting.
Brandon, come on!
Oh, it's fucking
False
crazy.
alarm.
Sorry, guys.
Well, this
Sorry.
has been great, dude, and I love talking football every week with you. Honestly, like this football shit is just great, and now we have hockey updates. Like this thing is becoming a full sports podcast. Can you
I
hear that,
love it.
folks? And Eagles, you need to pay CJGJ. Okay,
Pay him.
even if you brought back Slay, you need to figure it the fuck out. Bring back the band because we're going back.
Maybe Janet hit up. It's like, hey, I don't want a bag. I just want to win. He's like, you
I
bet.
just want to win. Don't we all just want to win, Brandon?
Him and Howie pull up with the bag. Hey, this bag is mine, but I'm giving it to you, Slay.
Folks, till next time, we'll see you next week. It's been real. Peace.